So I just traded the actually it was yesterday. I traded the four-wheeler and Luke's go-kart for a 1986 RM125. And I was working on it the other day, and it had, I mean, you could let your foot sit on the Kickstarter and it'd turn it over. It was very low compression. I was so confused why. So I took the head off and you could move the piston. I thought it needed rings and a bearing, but the piston looked so new, like it'd never been ran on. So if you look in here, it did not have a rod bearing in it. It did not have a bearing right here where it needed one, so the piston could move freely, pretty much. So I had an extra KX100 bearing because I had to rebuild my engine twice now. So that's almost here. Well, it's here, but getting it pressed in now. So that's pretty cool. Obviously needs bars. I mean, these things are destroyed. It's got good tires on it. Still has the paint on them. Don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like thick tires too. I mean, this bike is just nice for, I wouldn't say completely nice how old it was, but it was just crazy that that's all it needed. Somebody to actually do the top end correctly. Because it only had 50 pounds of 50 PSI of compression, which is, it needs 90 to run. And 90 is still very low. We're so confused on why it would do that. And the seat is, I guess, good for 34 years old, but not really that good. Looks like somebody taped it there. Sorry about that. You can see the leftover gludge from that. Somebody taped it there. We got this thing, the bars were, it had street bike bars on it. Looked dumb. Right now it's got nothing on the handlebars. Like, I put this on. I mean, it needs a new one. But it's got all the plastics with it, exhaust, everything. I mean, it's a complete bike. Because here's the exhaust right here, that, and then look at this. This is pretty bad too, but we're probably gonna get that, sand it down, and because I mean that's really bad. That's supposed to be flat, if you guys didn't know. It's supposed to be nice and smooth. So it looks like somebody had something grenade in the top end and it blew up. It's probably a bearing, most likely it was, but also this is a power reed. I've never really worked on one of these before, but it's a lot different than a normal reed, because normal reeds, you see that? The carburetor just slides right on there, and it goes all the way in there. There's reeds, I think this is, oh shit, yeah, look at that. Huh. Okay, that makes sense now, guys. Didn't know how that worked, but now I do. Yeah, with the normal reed setup, like these, if you can see inside of it, probably not, but it's got two flaps on it, and when you give the bike throttle, that they open, and one sends fuel and air down into the crankshaft to lube the crankshaft, and one sends it up into the combustion chamber to be combust. So I don't know. Quick little wiring job on the kill switch, because I tried to start it yesterday. Goes to all the gears and everything. I'm not gonna do that because it doesn't have a clutch, and it's hard to find neutral again without being able to move the bike. I mean, all things aside, this is a pretty good bike for what we traded it for. A four-wheeler that looked really ugly, and I'm making sure we're gonna keep the plastics on this time if Luke's even gonna work on this. But I felt like I'd give you guys an update on what's happening. So, next video should be probably, it might be in this video, the first startup. Probably gonna try to do it sometime this week after we get the the head fixed and get the jug machined, or honed. But I mean, I think this is a pretty good trade. Supposedly it ran, but obviously it didn't. I mean, somebody completely messed up the top end, because you can tell this has never been this piston's never been used before. It's got a little bit of a tight spot right there where it doesn't want to kick over. You guys will watch this. Look, feels locked up and then comes loose. I don't want to fuck the piston up, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm glad I did this trade, because I have more experience working on bikes than I do on four-wheelers, like motocross bikes and stuff. But I mean, this thing's been ridden so hard over its life. I mean, look at the exhaust. Look at that. Just destroyed. It's like all welded up. Got a bunch of dents in it. I mean, somebody really rode this thing. It's pretty beat up, but 34 years old. Kind of expect that, so. All right, guys. I'll see you soon, or I'll see you next time. Bye.